Hello, welcome to number 14 of Learning Programming with JavaScript. In this, we're going to make a game out of our little button UI that we created in the last tutorial. So you'll notice this is the same template from before. We're starting our code in the DOM content loaded event function. We've got our one-line dark theme right here. And we're just going to start the exact same as the other tutorial by creating a button using the document.createElement function to create a button. We're going to set the text content though to test your click speed or see how fast you can click, whatever you want. And then we need to add it to the page with document.body.appendChildButton, and then we're going to add the event listener click to the button. And this is where our main code is going to go this time. So instead of randomly moving the button, we need to calculate how fast you're clicking. So to begin, we need to calculate how many clicks there are. So we're creating a variable called clicks and setting it to 0 to begin. And then each time the user clicks, we're going to add 1 to clicks. So you can write that as clicks plus plus, or you could do clicks plus equal 1, but plus plus is a shorter way of writing that. And then we're going to set the button.text content to output the number of clicks now. So it's going to be just like before, where we set the button.text content to click to test your speed, except this time we're adding a little bit on, see the dash, and then we're outputting clicks, the number of clicks. Now this will count your number of clicks. If you run it, you click the button, it will now count the number of clicks you've done. Now, to get the click rate, we actually also need the time. We did this before in the clock and timer tutorial. We need a variable called start time and set it to date.now, which is the current UTC time in milliseconds. And then we can calculate the time that's passed by doing date.now, the current time, minus the start time. This gives us the difference of time in milliseconds. But we want the time in seconds, so we're going to wrap this in parentheses and divide it by 1,000 to get the time passed in seconds. You can remember we did this in the other tutorial, dividing by 1,000. Now we're going to create another variable called clicks per second, and that's just going to be clicks divided by time passed. Very easy. So now I'm going to organize this a bit, spread it across multiple lines, and we're going to add another part here, another dash, and do clicks per second. We're outputting this just like the clicks, adding the number and then a little tag to say per second. And now you can see this will not just count the clicks, but it will give you your rate of clicking, clicks per second. So you can actually play a little game now and compete with people to see who can click the fastest. So I can get about 6 clicks per second. How many clicks per second can you get? Thank you for watching this Learning Programming with JavaScript tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, creating your first little game.